And welcome in, everybody, to the Grant Center in Danville, Virginia for today's matchup between the Averett University Cougars and Roanoke College as we get set for today's ODAC matchup. Men's volleyball, Averett looking for their first ever win in program history. We're going to send it down to public address announcer Drew Wilson for the starting lineup and the national anthem, and I'll be right back with you when we return.
University. Fans of this time, I ask that you please rise and honor the flag of our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts being watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs were singing, every move through the night. That dumb land was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the And now, let's get tonight's teams. First, the reserves for Roanoke College. Number 2, CJ Kingston. Number 4, Davin Stevenson. Number 5, Xavier Dixon. Number 6, Benjamin McClain. Number 7, Leo Hauser. Number 11, Todd Sager. Number 21, Logan Chappelle. Number 22, Connor Tyson. And number 24, Cade Kenny. And now the starters for the Maroons. Number 1, Jackson Bukowski. Number 3, Caden Noble. Number 8, Gabe Fabro. Number 12, Dominic Wheaton. Number 13, Colin Mendoza. Number 18, Pierce Falcon. And number 23, Michael Cummins. Head coach of the Maroons is Mark Roback. And now, let's meet the reserves for your Cougars. A freshman from Virginia Beach, Virginia, number 1, Miles Curley. A senior from Essen, Germany, number 6, Philip Bonacon. A senior from Charlottesville, Virginia, number 7, Aiden Barber. A sophomore from Chesapeake, Virginia, number 10, Jordan Tyler. A junior from Stafford, Virginia, number 13, Jaziri Dingle. A sophomore from Greensboro, North Carolina, number 17, Diego Buffini. And now, let's meet and meet the starters for the University Cougars. The sophomore from Eagles, Maine, number 2, Annabelle Lucas. A freshman from Wyoming, Hawaii, number 3, Dora Kimishima Bates. A freshman from Cambridge, United Kingdom, number 4, Lynn Oakley. A freshman from Upper Maryland, number 8, Dominic Jenkins. A freshman from East Middle New York,
And welcome back, everybody, to the Grant Center. My name is Thomas Heath III, getting ready for today's matchup between Averett and Roanoke. Cougars coming into this one 0-12 on the year. And for the Maroons, they come in at 10-9, so looking to get to 11-9. Cougars looking for their first ever win in program history. It's been a story here on campus in Averett. Averett's first season under Coach Earls and the first season for the men's volleyball team. So they're looking to get a home victory here against the Maroons. Averett's coming off of a 5-set loss at home against Warren Wilson College. It's part of that tri-match on Saturday. And Averett, a couple of tough losses against Warren Wilson this season. Lost in 5 sets the first time they met up, and then they met up on Saturday and lost 3-2 as well. So Averett's been coming closer and closer to that first win, and let's see if they can do it today. And the Maroons just trying to continue their win streak as they're fresh off of a 3-0 road win at Warren Wilson last Friday. So both of these teams played Warren Wilson over the weekend, had different results, and for Averett, they're looking for a different result here against the Maroons. So Averett will be on the left side of your screen in their gold jerseys, and for the Maroons, they'll be on the right side of your screen in their white jerseys and maroon bottoms. Player to watch here for the Cougars is Finn Oakley, 66 kills leading the team with those attacks as we get ready to get going here, and we're going to have Nashiro Pate back for the first serve. Thomas Heath III, Cougars and Maroons action here in Danville, Virginia. Let's have a good one here. As Averett's going to be on the serve first. And here comes Kaneshiro Pate back up towards the top, and a fast start here for the Maroons as that is number 12, Wheaton, on the attack, and a 1-0 lead here early for Roanoke. So quick kill there for the Maroons, and back we go here with the Cougars. This one is going to hit over to Cancro, and back over to Noble. He's going to set it up here. Nice dig. This one's going to be touched, and it's going to be Roanoke being awarded the point, but pretty nice dig there from Annabelle Lopez. Have another serve here for Roanoke. It's going to be Fabro. Fabro skies it high into the sky and over towards the Cougars, and Annabelle Lopez back over to Shiro Pate. Hit there by Breen, and it's going to be back by Fabro, hitting off of the net, and that's going to be a point for the Cougars. So Averett on the board in the first set. A tough play there for the Maroons as go right back with a serve to the Cougars, and it'll be the senior out of Kernersville, North Carolina, Daniel Cancro, getting ready to serve it up. Cancro skies it over to Noble. Going to be hit there, and a nice dig by Nashiro Pate. Back over to Finn Oakley, leading the team in kills. It's going to be dug up there by Noble. Back over towards the middle, 50-50 ball back over to Nashiro Pate, over to Breen, and he gets it! Nice kill there from Breen. And that one floated in over and just hit the line, and the Cougars tie it up. Breen getting the start for Averett. The sophomore hometown kid out of Danville, Virginia, getting it done there. So 2-2 score here, and back we go with the Cougars and Cancro and Lopez moving it around. Here's Breen again trying to get it over. And he does. Back over to Noble inside towards the top, and Lopez setting it up. Kaneshiro Pate. Breen trying to do it again. Dug up there by Noble. Back towards the middle, hits the net. Kaneshiro Pate back on it. Nice volley, back and forth we go here. Breen with the left hand inside. Dug out again by Noble. Back and forth action we go here. Who's going to get this one? Feliz lines it up for Breen. Breen with the left hand, dug up again by Noble. Back and forth we go, and it's blocked by the front line of the Cougars. Averett takes a 3-2 lead here early. The crowd loving it. Cancro back to serve. Averett showing some fight here early in this first set, as that was a long volley back and forth. A lot of great digs there by the Maroons, and that's a really nice kill there by the Maroons. That's going to be Michael Cummins, 6'5" sophomore out of Virginia, hammering that one down and ties it back up at 3 apiece. Cummings will go back to serve it up high up in the air and mashes it down, but it's dug up there by Lopez, and Kaneshiro Pate couldn't get a hand on it, and it'll go right back over to the Maroons, gaining the point. Mentioned it a little bit before the game started. Averett coming off of a 5-set loss against Warren Wilson College, and that game was on Saturday, and Warren Wilson actually matched up with Roanoke on Friday of last week as well. This one is going to be hit down and killed by Rutkowski. But Averett fell to Warren Wilson 3-2, and Roanoke was able to sweep Warren Wilson, so the Cougars will be the first time matching up against Roanoke this season. And that is going to be an ace. Nice kill there by Michael Cummings. So Cummings will go back and serve it again here, and a nice little run here by the Maroons. 6-3 lead here. Cummins hits the net. Tough dig there for Cancro, but he's able to get it. Kaneshiro Pate over to Finn Oakley. And they say it goes out, so it's going to be a point for the Maroons, but nonetheless, great opportunity there for the Cougs. Oakley trying to hammer in his 67th kill of the season, but just goes out of play, and now the Maroons starting to build a lead. And this is dangerous territory for the Cougars. They've had some trouble early in these sets, as that one is going to be an error by Cancro and a point for the Maroons. And it's been really hard for Coach Earls to judge when to call a timeout, as right on cue right there. 8-3 lead for the Maroons. Coach Earls will call one, and I'll be right back with you when we return.
Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon, with affordable tuition and 24/7 support. It all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
And right back into play here in the Grant Center. The Maroons leading this one 8-3 over your Cougars. Michael Cummins hammers it home over towards Annabelle Lopez. Lopez sends it over to Cancro, and a nice tip at the front line by the Maroons. Looks like Wheaton was in on that one, maybe with Mendoza as well. Rutkowski also went on that one. So Cummins is going to give it another go, and he is really hammering in those serves, but Lopez is being able to dig it up. Back up towards the top. Hit hard. Lopez can't get that one, as that one was hit way too hard by Dominic Wheaton on that one, the sophomore out of Glen Allen, Virginia. So not too long ago, the Cougars led this one 3-2, but since has followed an 8-0 run here by the Maroons, as that one is going to go out of play, so that stops the run, and the Cougars get a point. In steps Daniel Feliz, the sophomore out of East Meadows, New York, getting ready to serve it up. Nice dig there, but it's going to go out of play, and an ace for Feliz. So nice start here for the Cougars following the timeout. 10-5 here. Feliz sends it over towards the middle. And a nice tip there, but oh, great dig there by Finn Oakley. Keeps it alive for Breen. Just out of play there. So Finn Oakley with a nice dig, but Cougars can't finish it. And we're going to have a sub coming on here for Roanoke, as Caden Noble will take a seat. Noble's been pretty busy. Called his name quite a bit here early on. A lot of digs. And Roanoke now to the tune of an 11-5 lead in the first set. Comes Connor Tyson. Sending it over towards Cancro. Back over to Kaneshiro Pate. Hammered hard there by Oakley, but it's going to go out. And it'll be a point for the Maroons, 12-5 now. Tyson will run back and do it all over again, looking for an ace. Sends it over to Cancro. Cancro right back over towards the top. And that one is going to be struck hard by Rutkowski and in for a kill off of the deflection of the Cougars. So Roanoke, despite being down 3-2 early in this one, have come back with vengeance, 13-5 now. And that one is going to be an ace there. Nice kill there by, looked like Connor Tyson. Yep, Tyson there on the ace. Now Roanoke possibly looking to extend their lead to double digits. 14-5 right now in the first set as Tyson will go back and try to do it all over again. Back over to Cancro and over to Kaneshiro Pate. Dominic Jenkins right back over towards the Maroons, and that is just way too hardly hit there. That almost struck hard off of the hand of Pierce Falcon. 15-5 in the first set, and Coach Earl's already used one of her timeouts at the 8-3 mark. And so, see when she possibly calls another one is going to be sent over by Connor Tyson. Back over to Breen. Breen with a kill in this one, but Breen hits that one a little bit too hard. Out of play, it'll be another point for the Maroons. 16-5 now. Tyson, a sophomore out of Waxhaw, North Carolina. He's had a lot of success on these serves in this first set, so they're going to let him do it again, and that one is not going to be successful. It'll go out of play, and the Cougars will get a point. So Breen comes out, and in steps Jifuni, excuse me. Jifuni now back to serve it up for the Cougars, down by 10 points in the first set. And the Maroons 9 points away from Pater. Cougars just looking to stay alive. So it's going to be hit hard, and oh my goodness, what a dig there by Daniel Cancro. And this one is going to be over towards Roanoke and getting the point, but Cancro laying it all out on the line. Sprinting over and hitting it over with the right hand. But all for naught as Maroons get the point and now lead 17-6. CJ Kingston stepping in, the sophomore out of Columbia, South Carolina. His first serve of the evening. And it's a good one as this one's going to be hit back over to Cancro and over to Annabelle Lopez. Lopez sends it over. Back in towards the middle, and that one is going to be hit by Mendoza, but dug up there by Lopez. Back over to Finn Oakley. Oakley hits it, but it's going to be dug up by Cummins. Back and forth we go here, folks, as that one goes out of play, and the Cougars get a point. So Averett keeping the fight on despite being down big in the first set. Oakley sends it over to Cummins. Back over towards the middle. It's going to be hit, but dug up there by Jifuni. And a whistle and a point awarded to the Maroons. Jackson Rutkowski now. So a little rotation going on here at the serve for the Maroons. 6'3" sophomore out of Maryland sends it over. And over to Lopez. 50-50 ball at the net is going to be hit up by Cancro, and a little miscommunication there as it goes out of play, and a point for the Maroons. 6 points away from victory in the first set for Roanoke. They've had an answer for every single Cougars comeback attempt in this one, but does Averett have another one left in them, as that one is going to be an error. A point for Averett, but still down 19-8 here in the first set, and we'll see Dominic Jenkins back to serve for the first time this evening. Jenkins sends it in over and back to Roanoke. CJ Kingston there to pick it up. Cummings hits it hard off of the hand of Jenkins for the kill. Nice hit there on the attack by Cummings, and 5 points away here for Roanoke in the first set. Serve over to Finn Oakley. Jifuni hits it back over towards Roanoke. Keeping it alive here is Annabelle Lopez. Back over to Jifuni. In over to Cancro. Cancro hits it hard, but Mendoza meets it. Cummins hits it hard, and point awarded to the Cougars. That one goes out and over the line. So Roanoke, as well, they've played in this first set. They've had a couple of errors. And keeping the Cougars hanging around, not putting them away just yet. Averett looking to mount a big first set comeback as Kaneshiro Pate will send it in over. Cummins hits hard there to Breen, the front line of the Cougars with Feliz. That one goes out of play, and the Cougars get another point. So they cut the lead now to 10. How about that front line? Nicholas Breen and Daniel Feliz standing 6 feet tall and 6'2" respectfully. When Cummins hits the ball, it is a rocket off of his hand, as you see right there. But it's dug up there by Annabelle Lopez. Feliz back over to Roanoke. Averett staying alive, but it just goes down as a nice kill there for Roanoke. And now a couple of subs. We'll see Wheaton come back on. Or excuse me, Pierce Falcon. 4 points away from a first set victory for the Nokes. Served up. Kaneshiro Pate over to Breen. And dug up there. Keeping it alive here is Roanoke. And that one is a nice kill. Or excuse me, out of play. The referee says it goes over the line. Coach Rohrback doesn't like it. Head coach of Roanoke. But Averett gets the point and cuts the lead back down to 10. So this is where Averett struggled, though, is trying to build off of getting a point. Haven't really done that. As a nice dig there by Lopez. Lopez diving all over the floor. Back towards the top, and that's going to be a nice kill there by number 12, Dominic Wheaton. So like I mentioned, Roanoke having an answer for almost every single Cougars attack. Now up 11 and 4 points away, 3 points away from victory. Cummins back over to Cancro. That's a lot to handle there from Cancro, but he does, and this one is hit over to Finn Oakley. Dug up there by Cummins. Back over to Wheaton. Cancro, Kaneshiro Pate, Breen. Back over Roanoke looking for a kill, and they get it. There's Dominic Wheaton for another kill back-to-back, and now 2 points away from victory this first set, and Michael Cummins will take the ball and look to get an ace. Hits it hard, but Finn Oakley meets it. Back over to Kaneshiro Pate. And a whistle and a point awarded to Roanoke. Not a volleyball expert, folks, but that play confused me a little bit. It looked like the Cougars were starting up a potential kill or an attack, but the whistle blows, and now Roanoke with set match. Here they come. Here's Wheaton, and that one hits off of the net, and a point awarded to Averett. So Wheaton gave it a nice hit there, but couldn't get it over the net. Averett staying alive. 24-12 in the Grant Center in the first set. If you missed it pregame, Averett 0-12 coming into this one. Roanoke 10-9. First matchup between these two teams this season, as that one is going to be hit a little bit hard by Rutkowski, and Averett back-to-back points now. So Daniel Feliz, freshman out of New York, looking to keep this first set alive. Rutkowski looking to end it. Back over to Kaneshiro Pate. Over to Finn Oakley. Hit hard by the front line of Roanoke, but it goes out, and the Cougars get a point. So right back out of play, and Averett now 3-0 run. Cuts the lead down to 10. Looked like a nice block there by Wheaton and number 18, Pierce Falcon, but Averett staying alive. Daniel Feliz back over to Cummins. Over to Wheaton, and that'll do it for the first set. So Wheaton puts it to bed. And that will end the first set. 25-14, Averett falls in the first, and we will be right back for the second set between Averett and Roanoke in about 3 minutes when we return on the Averett Sports Network.
Averett presents its men's golf program with rings for its 2023 NCAA Tournament appearance.
And welcome back into the Grant Center as the men's golf team is now being presented with their rings. So a very special ceremony down on the floor. I'm going to send it down to public address announcer Drew Wilson.
Members of the team present them with their rings. First, with our team members, Hunter Cruz, Caleb Kimbrough, Fred Koskinen, Alejandro Lucas Delfo, Killian O'Reilly, and Miguel Rodriguez Milano. And head coach Ben Potter. Congratulations to our 2023 men's golf team.
As you see there, very special moment on the floor for the men's golf team. Very special congratulations to them for receiving their rings, well deserved. As we get set here for the second set between Averett and Roanoke. Thomas Mee III, pleased to bring it to you here in Danville, Virginia. Beautiful Danville, Virginia, as we're inside the Grant Center here, but outside a nice 70 degrees today. Felt like summer almost, as hope you're able to get outside, but inside here in the Grant Center, we're all ready to go. Averett falling in that first set, 1-0. 25-14 was the score. Showed a little bit of fight there at the end, going on a 3-0 run, but I want to make a correction, by the way, on that last kill. That was actually Pierce Falcon getting that final kill, so Falcon standing 6'7", and I think that's why I might have been a little bit confused, because Wheaton standing a solid 6'4" as well. So a lot of height there on the floor for the Maroons. So we're getting ready to flip sides here. Averett will be on the left, or excuse me, Averett will be on the right side of your screen. Roanoke will be on the left side of your screen. And you're going to see Dixon out there on the floor for the Maroons, as well as Todd Sager, Keenan Noble, a couple of new faces on the floor for Roanoke. Cade Keeney, Dominic Wheaton still out there hanging around, Leo Hauser also. So a lot of new names out there for Roanoke. For Averett, some of the same: Daniel Cancrow, Finn Oakley, Kaneshiro Pate, Nicholas Breen, and Jordan Tyler out there actually coming off. First time we'll see him today. So Getting ready to go here for the second set. Averett down in this one 1-0. As we get ready to go, Roanoke will serve it up here first, and it'll be Leo Hauser, the sophomore out of Connecticut. Underway here for the second set at the Grant Center. There's Jordan Tyler, freshly into the game, and freshly in indeed as he gets the kill. Welcome back, Jordan Tyler, as Averett leads 1-0 now. Gonna have a serve here from Daniel Cancrow back over to Noble. Nice block there by Oakley, and Tyler here hits it hard, and another kill for Jordan Tyler. 2-0 run to start this second set by Tyler. And, you know, he missed the tri-match on Saturday, but he's back in right here and looking to make a big impact. This one is hit hard. It's going to be dug up there by Breen. Keeping it alive is Tyler, and it's going to go to Roanoke. Tyler, 37 kills on the year. And 32 digs to boot. So one of the big-time players on this Averett squad, and one of the few that actually has had collegiate experience. Men's volleyball as well. As a little miscommunication there from Pate and Tyler. A point awarded to Roanoke, but definitely somebody that Coach Earls looks to on this Averett squad. And, you know, despite the record not being where Coach Earls wants it to be for Averett, they've shown a lot of spark, as this one's going to be dug up there by Lopez. Back over to Finn Oakley. Hit hard there by Tyler to keep it alive, but Roanoke on the board there. But, I mean, you go down the list. I mean, this Averett squad definitely has some players for sure being in their first season. The likes of Noah Kaneshiro Pate and Finn Oakley, Jordan Tyler, just to name a few. The future is definitely bright here at Averett, as Oakley can't get the handle on that one. But Daniel Cancrow, 42 kills as well. Won't be here next year. The senior is graduating, so congratulations to him. But a lot of returners for next spring as well. But this one's going to go out, and the Cougars will get a point. But right now, Coach Earls fully focused on the remaining season here and trying to get that first win in program history, and trying to do it tonight here in the Grant Center. What a better night to do it, as the crowd is packed, and got the women's volleyball team out supporting the squad, as Tyler hits that one just a little bit too hard. Be an error on Tyler. In steps Todd Sager, 6'7" freshman. That's two 6'7" players on this Roanoke squad, Pierce Falcon and Todd Sager. Speaking of being young, Roanoke as well, lots and lots of underclassmen. Only two seniors on the roster, as this one is going to be hit hard there, and Roanoke now extends their lead to 6-3. But most of the Roanoke lineup consists of sophomores, and a couple of freshmen, as comes the serve and dug up there by Annabelle Lopez. Nice play, keeping it alive. Lopez back to it. Kaneshiro Pate over to Finn Oakley. And it's going to be dug up there by Leo Hauser. Hauser sends it over. Pate sends it back over to the top. What a volley here by both squads, keeping it alive, and they do! Cougars flying everywhere here in the Grant Center, trying to keep it going. Pate! Oh, and he can't keep it alive, but you got to respect the effort there by Averett. Pate just running all over the place, as my friend and partner Shane Mickle would say, the flying Hawaiian. Flying all over the place there, but a point awarded to Roanoke, and the lead extends to 7-3 as Cancrow can't get it on his hand there. 8-3 now Roanoke, but we've seen this a lot from Averett as well. Even when the scores aren't where they want to be, this team fights and shows a lot of hustle on the floor. And it might sound cliche, but As that's going to be another miscommunication error really by the Averett Cougars and a kill for Roanoke. Cancro and Finn Oakley there talking about a 9-3 now for the Maroons, but nobody out-hustles Coach Earls' squad. And that really goes for both teams on campus, men's and women's, as that's going to be an error and a point for Averett. So coming on here for Averett, Chifuni. I got it there. Mispronounced the name a couple of times, but I got it. I got you, Chifuni. Back to serve here for Averett, 9-4 deficit in the second set. And back over to Hauser. Hauser over to Annabelle Lopez, digs it up. Lopez back over towards the middle. Noble sets it hard. Chifuni back over to Cancro. Dominic Jenkins. Noble hits it hard, and it's going to go, and I think they're going to say it was tipped. Yeah, it was tipped by the Averett Cougars. So a point, and an extension of the lead here for Roanoke. Hauser will come out. Davin Stevenson will step in, one of those few seniors on this squad from Virginia Beach. Davin Stevenson. So back in action we go. Kaneshiro Pate back over to Jifuni and trying to set up Finn Oakley there, but couldn't find him, and now the lead extends 11-4. Gonna have another serve here. Roanoke sends it back over. Kaneshiro Pate, Jifuni. Cancro with a nice soft touch, but is met there by Stevenson. Speaking of soft touch, that one's going to be hit, and a point to Roanoke, as that was number 5 there, Dixon, putting it in over the net, and now 12-4. And again, dangerous territory for Averett. You don't want to see the lead creep up into double digits. Jifuni over trying to block it up. It's going to be picked up there by Lopez instead. Over to Noble. Set up. Hit hard there by the Cougars front line. Denied for the point. Nice job there by Dominic Jenkins. Jifuni in on that one. And now Finn Oakley back to serve. Back we go here, Davin Stevenson. That one is going to be hit lightly by Dixon, and Averett with another point. So Dixon there, back-to-back plays, just mistiming the jump maybe. And Averett will take it. 2-0 run here for the Cougs. Stevenson. Jenkins digs it up, back over to Annabelle Lopez. Stevenson sets it up. Hammered hard there by Kingston, but it's met by Lopez. Kaneshiro Pate. Blocked up there by the front line, but Lopez keeps it alive. Back over to Cancro with a nice, soft, easy touch over the net. Averett now cuts the lead to 12-7. Just a few moments ago, it looked like the lead was going to creep over 10. And just like that, Coach Rohrback might be thinking about calling a timeout himself. Back we go here. Dixon. Hard hit there, and Jifuni couldn't handle it, and it's going to be a point for Roanoke on the kill by Dixon. Xavier Dixon back to serve it up for Roanoke. Sends it over to Lopez. Jifuni sets. Cancro fires. It's going to be dug up there by Kaneshiro Pate, and Lopez sets it back to Kaneshiro Pate, and he can't get the handle on it. Hits the front of the net, and a point for the Nokes. Dixon over the line, and a point for Averett. So 14-8 now. And back goes Dominic Jenkins. Jenkins lofts it over. Met there by Stevenson. Front line of Averett keeps it going, and another point for Averett. 14-9 now, staying alive in the second set. This is a really important serve by Jenkins here. A chance to cut the lead to 5. Averett trailed by 8 not too long ago. Kingston over to Cancro. Jifunu sets over to Jordan Tyler. Hammer there by Kingston. And a kill there. C.J. Kingston, sophomore out of Columbia, is able to flush it down. Dominic Jenkins will come and take a seat for the Cougs. 15-9. Crowd is loud tonight for Averett as this one hits the back of the head of front line of Roanoke. That was Stevenson getting a piece of it. And it'll be an error for the Nokes. 15-10 now. But just like that, an error given right back. So season of giving almost by both squads, giving away a point by each. A lot of subs coming on here for Roanoke. Let's see, it's going to be Cade Keeney hopping out. And Leo Hauser back to serve. A lot of energy in the Grant Center. And this really is the embodiment of what Averett University is about, coming out and supporting. And you can hear it as this one is going to be a kill and an ace for Roanoke as Leo Hauser answers the crowd right back. 17-10 now, but as I was saying, this really embodies what Averett is really all about. Family atmosphere, coming out and supporting your team. Cougs trying to get it done for the home faithful as Breen sends it back over, and a nice dig there by Dixon. Annabelle Lopez keeps it alive. Kaneshiro Pate over to Tyler with the left hand. Noble playing jump around there. It's going to be a point for the Maroons. Like Keeney and Noble were playing leapfrog there towards the net, but point for Roanoke nonetheless. Back goes Leo Hauser. And again, dangerous territory for Averett as they cut the lead to 5, but now it's 8-7 as the error by Roanoke cuts the Averett lead again. So Coach Earl's squad won't go away easy. Cancro over to Dixon. Hit hard, and Kaneshiro Pate gave it a good effort there, but too much to handle. And a point for Roanoke. Score says 18-12. I believe it's 19-11. Not quite sure. Regardless, though, that one goes out of play. I believe it's 19-12. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I think it's 19-12. So Jordan Tyler back to serve for the Cougs. Our scoreboard has it at 20-11, so I'm not quite sure. We'll get the official score for you in just a second as Dixon hits this one hard, and a nice kill there by Dixon. 21-11 is what I believe the score is. That's what our scoreboard has. As the lead is now up to 10. Comes Connor Tyson looking to serve up an ace. And he does. Connor Tyson right on cue. 22-11 now for the Maroons as Averett now clinging to life in the second set. Tyson, Not too much on that one as goes out of play, and Averett will be awarded a point. All right, so we just got word here. The official score is 21-13. So that is the score. Nice dig there by Cancro. Finn Oakley gives it a look, but it's going to be met by the Cougars score table down there. So 22-13 now. Three points away from a second set victory, and pivotal second set, as in these matches, the second set is huge regardless whoever won the first one. It's going to be hit over to Kaneshiro Pate. Soft, easy touch over the net for the point. 22-14. Finn Oakley will retreat back to serve. Oakley out of the United Kingdom. Dixon, oh my goodness. That one was struck hard, but it's going to be an error on Dixon, and Oakley will go back to serve. And I'm just happy nobody was behind the Cougars on that one, and a fan might have got hit by it, but goes out of play. So error by Dixon. Cougars looking to stay alive in this one. Cancro, easy touch over the middle, met by Noble. Great diving dig there. And it's going to be tipped by Averett and out of play. So the Maroons now 2 points away from victory in the second set. Xavier Dixon. The ball on his hand. Over to Cancro. Feliz over to Nashiro Pate. Met by Noble, set by Stevenson. And it's going to be another point for Roanoke, and now set point. 24-15. Averett lost the first set, 25-14. This one 24-15 right now, and a chance to end it for Xavier Dixon. And a little bit too hard there again. An error. Cougar staying alive. 24-16 now. Dominic Jenkins back to serve. Set point here as Noble sends it over to Stevenson. Set there and blocked by the Cougars. Keeping it alive. Jenkins, Tyler. Double hit there, and a point for Roanoke, and a set win for Roanoke. 25-16. The Maroons lead 2-0 as we will flip sides and take a 3-minute break here on the Averett Sports Network. Thomasini III. I'll be right back with you after the break for the third set.
Alpha Health has the heart care you need to stay healthy. As a Duke Health affiliate in heart care, they are backed by the latest Duke guidelines and research, providing our community with enhanced quality health care. Whether it's cardiac screening or emergency heart care at their accredited chest pain center, they provide quality treatment close to home. Sova Health, heart care to live your healthiest life. Visit online at sovahealth.com/heart.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Grant Center on the Averett Sports Network. Thomas Heaney III bringing you the third set of tonight's matchup between Averett and Roanoke. So far, all Roanoke won the first set 25-14, last set 25-16. For the Cougs, they're looking to flip the script. Nice crowd out tonight. Women's volleyball team out to support their squad. Averett 0-12 on the year, looking for their first win, but in a hole deep. Coming into this third set, trying to mount a 3-0 comeback and a reverse sweep. For the Maroons, Jackson Rutkowski with 4 kills. Dominic Wheaton with 3 kills. Pierce Falcon with 3 kills. And for Averett, Finn Oakley with 1. And Nicholas Breen with 1. But a lot of errors for Roanoke and Averett, both respectfully 8 and 8. But so far, it's been all Roanoke. Crowd getting into it to start the third set. Here we go. Hit there by Breen, and it goes out, and Roanoke will start fast. So the error is definitely something to watch for Averett, as Oakley had 2, Cancro had 3, Breen 2, Feliz with 1 as well. So Roanoke looking to start fast and end this one in the third set. And for Averett, trying to stay alive, and blocked there by Cancro. But it's going to go out. It's a tip. And Roanoke will be getting that one as Connor Tyson really let that one hit hard. Back to serve is Davin Stevenson, and another kill there by Tyson. 3-0 start to start the third set. Davin Stevenson back to serve again. One of 2 seniors on this squad for the Maroons as Stevenson lines it up. Falcon hits it back over towards the middle to Nashiro Pate. Cancro keeps it alive over to Noble. Stevenson back over to Tyson. Dug up there by Lopez, and Breen running after it, couldn't corral it. Goes out. 4-0 start here for Roanoke. Stevenson just a little bit too soft on that one, and that'll be the first point of the third set for Averett. Stevenson will come out. Hauser will come in. And Cancro back to serve for the Cougs. And towards the middle. And a swing and a miss there by Connor Tyson. Free AC over there for Cougar student section, and it makes it 4-2 now. Back we go here with Roanoke. This one's going to be hit hard by Falcon, and Cancro can't get the handle on it. So now 5-2 here for Roanoke. Looking to try to stay alive in this one are the Cougars. Cancro lofts it over, back over to Noble. And a tough hit there, but he does, and Lopez digs it up. Jordan Tyler, back over to Noble. Hauser, and that one is going to be struck way too hard there by Logan Chappell. And out for the error. So another error by Roanoke, and that has been a problem for them in this one. Coach Rohrback definitely wanted to clean it up. But right now we're going to have Daniel Feliz back to serve it up for the Cougars, down by 2 in the third set. Cancro back over to Kaneshiro Pate. Feliz, Averett trying to get a good serve here. This one's going to be hit towards the middle, blocked. Cancro back over to Jordan Tyler. keeps it alive. Kaneshiro Pate will do it all over again with Tyler, and it just goes out of play. So Tyler kicking himself on that one, but tough hit on the attack there, and Roanoke now 6-3, and it's the point in the set where Roanoke can really create some separation. Up by 3, 6-3, but in the blink of an eye, it could be more or less, as that one is going to be an error on Roanoke again. So the Cougars cut the lead now down to 2. Nicholas Breen, the sophomore out of Danville, Virginia, back to serve for the Cougars. The lucky lefty gets it in! On the ace, Nicholas Breen lofts it over the net for the ace, 6-5. We'll do it all over again. Breen lofts it over. Struck hard by the front line of the Cougars. Keeping it alive is Lopez. Back over to Tyler. Kaneshiro Pate. In towards the middle here. Struck hard by Tyson, but Averett's there and meets it. And it goes out of play for the point. All tied up now, 6-6. Nicholas Breen, hometown kid, the lefty, back to serve it up. And it's a good one. Roanoke has some trouble with it, keeping it alive. Falcon back over to Annabelle Lopez. Tyler off his back foot. Over the net. 50-50 ball here. Kaneshiro Pate sets. Lopez back over. Jenkins back over. 50-50 ball again, and Roanoke is having some issues here corralling this one. Tyson hits it over, and a nice kill there by Tyson on the attack. Leo Hauser is another name I want to mention, working hard down there on some of these sets. Gabe Fabro. Roanoke having to work hard in this third set. They were up 6-3, and I mentioned how important it was for them to possibly grow their lead. Instead, it's been the opposite. And another error there by Roanoke, 7-7. Crowd getting into it. Jordan Tyler back to serve. Averett 7-7 in the first set. Tyler lets it rip. Back over towards Roanoke. Cancro keeps it alive. Tyler, Kaneshiro Pate. Back over to Tyson. Hit hard, but Lopez meets it. Cancro hits it over, keeps it going. Goes out, and it's going to be a point for Roanoke. But how about Annabelle Lopez today, folks? Playing a great game and putting his body out on the line. The soccer player. I remember I was working the game on Saturday, and he got hit in the face, and the ball went all the way over the net. And he told partner Brenda Light, working with me on the scores table, hey, that ball's softer than a soccer ball, so I don't mind, as it's going to be a point for Roanoke. But so Lopez used to having to hit balls with his noggin and with the soccer ball, and he said, you know, the volleyball is a little bit lighter than the soccer ball, so he does not mind that at all. So Roanoke now 9-7. This one's going to be hit way too hard and out for the error, and Averett keeping pace here with the Maroons. 9-8, Dominic Jenkins. Hit hard there, and a nice strike on the attack by Cade Keeney. Breen was in a nice position, but too much velocity behind that attack, and Roanoke now up by 2. So although Roanoke hasn't lost the lead, they've had it tied a couple of times, but now back up by 2 and possibly trying to extend the lead. But Jordan Tyler has other things on his mind, and a kill. 10-9 now. Jordan Tyler playing some big time moments here for the Cougars. Kaneshiro Pate back over towards the middle. Fabro. Tyler calls for it, but he whiffs on it almost, and It's going to be a point for Roanoke. Tyler shrugs and laughs it off. I'm not going to act like a volleyball expert because I'm not, and I'm not quite sure why Roanoke was awarded a point there, but this one's going to be hit over to Breen, and a nice play there, but it goes out for the Cougars' point. So Breen, another player for Coach Earls, playing some big-time minutes here down the stretch. 11-10, Averett. This is the best set that they have had so far, keeping it close really from the jump. Roanoke started out with a 6-3 lead, but Averett stormed right back. Here comes Falcon, met there by Lopez. Kaneshiro Pate to Breen, the lefty. Hits it off of the net, and a point for Roanoke. But as much fight as Averett has had, they have not been able to take the lead yet. So you got to give a lot of credit to Roanoke for battling back every Averett attack that has been sent their way. And that's going to be a point for Roanoke, I believe. And yeah, it's going to be a point. 13-10 now, back to 3. And if you're Coach Rohrback, you wonder, is this the point in the game, or the set, I should say, that Roanoke takes control? For Averett, just trying to stay alive, keep fighting on, as this one's going to be hit hard there by Falcon again. Pierce Falcon, sophomore out of Moseley, Virginia, coming up big here, 14-10 now, and you can start to feel the momentum shifting back the other way. Can the Cougars fight back? Kaneshiro Pate over to Jordan Tyler. Tyler strikes it hard, but it's going to be dug up there. Noble sends it over end to Kaneshiro Pate. We'll do it over again. Cancro with a chance, but he just mishits it. Can't get it over the net. An error there, and point for Roanoke. Old momentum now is walking her way to Roanoke's side, 15-10. 4-0 run for the Nokes. Kaneshiro Pate over to Daniel Cancro. Daniel Feliz, back and forth we go. Annabelle Lopez to Jordan Tyler. And it just goes over the line. Just missed that kill. A beautiful attack and a setup there by Kaneshiro Pate. That's going to be an error and a point for Averett. Goes way, way, way over the line. Daniel Feliz will now take it as Annabelle Lopez takes a well-deserved rest on the bench. And how big has he been for Averett so far tonight? Noble back over to Feliz. Jordan Tyler with a chance. He strikes it back over to Noble. Roanoke doing a good job at playing some good defense here, but another hit way over the line, and another point for Averett. Feliz over to Tyson. Struck hard there by Pierce Falcon. Nice attack there by Falcon, and he gets the point. And this is crunch time right here, folks. 17-12. Averett, if you're just joining us, lost the first 2 sets of this matchup between Roanoke. On the brink of getting swept as Breen mistimes that one. Averett was down 10-11, but in the blink of an eye, now down 18-12. So back and forth we go here. Averett looking to start up back some momentum as it has shifted, and maybe that'll do it right there on the kill for the Cougs right there. 18-13 now. Nicholas Breen, who has an ace in this set, back to serve it up. Struck hard there by Logan Chappell. And an answer right back for the Maroons. Falcon will take a seat. Fabro will come in. That is a tall man down there on the court, 6'7". Sophomore taking a well-deserved rest, and his team leads 19-13 and 6 points away from a sweep here in the Grant Center and a happy bus ride back. Averett looking to deny that and make a comeback for their first win of the season. Tipped up 50-50 balls. Jenkins fighting for it, and a point for the Cougs. 19-14 now, and this is one thing. Talked about it a little bit during this match, but Averett, so much fight in this young squad, and almost that nothing to lose mentality. Just going out there and playing hard, hustling, diving for balls. As Tyler mistimes that, hits off in the front of the net. 5 points away now for Roanoke. And so much of that can be attributed to Coach Earls and her coaching style, and just a terrific coach on campus for the Cougars, a culture setter for sure. Sends it over to the middle, and Lopez again calling his name. Back over to Jordan Tyler, soft touch, but it's met there by Tyson. Hit by Keeney, but too hard, and another error for Roanoke. Ball on the hand of Dominic Jenkins. Sends it over towards the middle. Leo Hauser, and a whistle, and a likely point for Roanoke. Yep. So Averett now trails in this one, 21-15. Trying to stay alive as Lopez dives for it but can't get it. And a point for Roanoke. And it seems like it's slipping away here for Coach Earl's squad down the stretch. 3 points away from a sweep for Roanoke. Mendoza back to serve it up. Met by Jordan Tyler. Kaneshiro Pate to Cancro with a nice soft touch, but a great dig by number 8, Gabe Fabro. That one is going to be hit too hard by Tyson, and another error for Roanoke. So Cougars staying alive, 22-16, far from over in this one. Sometimes all it takes is just that 1 point to get you going. Here come the Maroons, as this one is going to be dived there by Kaneshiro Pate, but can't get it. 13-16 now, 2 points away from a match win for the Maroons. And yet another error on the serve, keeping Averett in it. 6-point game. Senior Daniel Cancro sends it over. Tyson. Tipton gets the kill. Nice attack by Roanoke. And just like that, we are at match point, 24-17. Roanoke looking to improve to 11-9. And Averett on the brink of dropping their 13th straight game this season. You know, a talk here at the scores table with one of the referees and Sports Information Director Drew Wilson. Not quite sure what's going on down there, but I know what's going on the floor, and on the floor it's Averett trying to fight off of getting swept here. If you're just joining us, what a time to do so, as it is set point. Crowd still very much in it, as you can hear. crowd having a little fun as still talking down there. But as I was saying, if you're just joining us, Roanoke took the first set 15-14, second set, 24-14, second set 25-16, and right here it's 24-17. And bouncing the ball on the right side is Connor Tyson. A lot of talk down there at the scorers table. So, hope you're all having a great day. Start a little conversation with you guys at home. It's been a fun broadcast. Happy to bring it to you. Thomas Heaney III of the Averett Sports Network. Beautiful day outside as well here in Danville. If you're a local here, 75 degrees and sunny. Felt like a summer day and maybe a little trailer to the summer at that. And this one so far has not gone Averett's way, and 1 point away from getting swept here. Averett's next game will be on the road against Virginia Wesleyan University on Friday at 3 p.m. So Averett will take the trip up to Virginia Beach. And they will also play North Park University. So a little doubleheader for the Cougs on Friday at the beach. North Park University and Virginia Wesleyan University. And then I'll be back here with you on March 20th for the home game at 6 p.m. on next Wednesday against Randolph-Macon College. And then Averett will close up the season on the road against Roanoke College on March 22nd, Tuesday at 6 p.m. So I think, don't quote me on this, but I think we're getting ready to start playing volleyball again here as a lot of talk down towards the scores table. And if I had amazing hearing, I might be able to hear what's going on down there, but I don't. So, couldn't tell you. Maybe talking about, how great the weather is, or maybe thinking about going to the newly opened Texas Roadhouse, possibly, after the game. Not quite sure. Being a little silly, obviously, as I think we're getting ready to get going here. Referees now talking with Coach Earls. And this is definitely very strange, folks. I mean, sometimes you'll have the scores table talk with the referees for a moment or two, but this has been going on for a couple of minutes now. And Connor Tyson has just been dribbling the ball around like a basketball player on the right side of your screen for about 5 minutes now, and now the referee going to go talk to the other referee. And I am just not quite sure what's happening, so but like I said, happy to be here with you guys, and hope you're still with us on the Averett Sports Network. Hope I didn't bore you too much with my small talk about the weather or Texas Roadhouse. But getting a little antsy are the fans and Coach Rohrback, and I just, I'm not, like I talked about before, I'm not your volleyball expert here bringing it to you live, but I'm not quite sure. Now they're looking up at the scoreboard. Maybe confusion on the score. And I hear a whistle. And I see a ball get thrown in, and we're ready for action. Connor Tyson with the ball in his hand at match point. And boy, am I ready to have some volleyball be played. Match point. Here we go. Cougars and Roanoke. Cougars trying to keep this one alive. Tyler sends it over and towards the middle to Connor Tyson. Sends it over to Cancro. Kanashiro Pate dives and can't get it. And that will end it. So after a long break and discussion at the scorers table, Averett falls 25-17, and Roanoke takes the match 3-0 on the sweep in the Grant Center. So, as I mentioned, if you missed it, Cougars will be back in action on Friday on the road when they take on Virginia Wesleyan University and North Park University. I'll be back with you on the Averett Sports Network on March 20th at 6 p.m. against Randolph-Macon College. Thank you so much for tuning in to this installment of Averett University Men's Volleyball. It's been a pleasure, folks. My name is Thomas Heaney III, and I will see you guys on the next one. So long, friends.